I usually don't hurt myself.
Okay.
It's really just like so it's just a quick, easy stress reliever.
Okay.
That I can do anywhere. I don't need to go to the gym. I just need to go outside.
Okay. And also, going back to yoga, so you've taken a couple yoga classes, but it's like once every now and then?
Right.
Okay. And so you would like to make going to yoga
consistent.
more consistent?
I want to go like 4 days a week or something like that.
Okay.
3 to 4 days a week.
Okay. Well,
probably something I could benefit from every day, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's something that we're going to touch on a little later.
Okay.
But it's always good to just keep on bringing it back up. So, you told me quite a bit about you summed up your past athletic experience pretty quickly, and what I kind of wanted to ask is, what is different about your engagement in physical activity now compared to what it used to be?
It's like on a scale of 1 to 10, it used to be like 12, and now it's like 1.
Okay. 12 being
a ton, way too much, like unhealthy a lot. For competitive reasons.
Okay. And 1, what would you say 1 is?
Just minimal, like 20 minutes 3 times a week or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, now that I'm with the trainer, it's like an hour twice a week, but
okay. So I kind of want to know why you feel kind of physical activity is important, or maintaining good health.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like everything I said before, because when I don't have it, I feel awful.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, no, you did give me talk about a lot of things that you feel when you don't exercise. So.
Yeah.
What about off the top of your head, like some health benefits that you know of about physical activity, or specifically maybe yoga?
Right. Well, I think the reason I want to do yoga is because it'll chill me out and reduce my stress hormone. I also kind of have hyperthyroidism, which is like when your thyroid is too active and you really need to be able to, my adrenal glands are way out of whack, and apparently yoga helps calm you down and stress you out, or de-stress you.
Okay.
And also because I want to get more limber and not feel so tight. And for the meditative and mindfulness purposes of yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really into, so I'm doing my doctorate in clinical psychology, and I'm really into mindfulness-based cognitive behavioral therapy.
Okay.
And they speak to the importance of meditation, which yoga helps me achieve. So that's another reason.
Okay. Well, cool. That's really awesome. So, based on everything that we've talked about up till now, what do you feel are some possible next steps that you or we can take together?
Gosh, I mean, I think for me, I need accountability, and I need to create some kind of structured outline. Calendar of when I'm going to go to yoga.
Okay. Okay. So having coming up with a structured yoga plan of, say, ideally looking at things that you're only available to go to yoga 3 times a week. So coming up with figuring out those 3 days the times that you're gonna go,
the classes I'm gonna go to,
and then
right.
then dealing with the accountability part. Like, how would you be accountable for that? Okay. Good. So, you talked. You brought up injury and getting injured a lot, and I kind of wanted you to just tell me a little bit about any injuries that you had in the past or have, or whenever you mention getting injured, what exactly you mean or what happened.
I just had so many injuries. Like I ripped the fascia on my foot once when I was in college.
Okay.
Really bad plantar fasciitis. I ripped a hamstring and it pulls and tears easily.
Okay.
Like I could like be in the shower reaching down to get shampoo and it'll pull if I'm tight. So I'm just because of all the injuries I get, my hips are out of line, like one leg's taller, so I have bad alignment, so my what's it called? I don't know, the muscles back there in my like butt, hip are really, really tight and pull easily. And yeah, I'm just prone to injury, and then it becomes a mental thing of like being afraid to hurt yourself all the time.
I gotcha.
So there's that too.
Okay. So it seems like you as you mentioned, you had previous experience with you're talking about your fasciae and in your foot as well, and that your legs, one's kind of longer than the other, so you compensate, and just just talking about how tight your muscles are, and that how it's just a simple thing of for the example that you gave, bending down and getting a bottle of shampoo can all of a sudden just pull it.
Right.
Okay, so not, I guess, would be kind of not finding something or working on doing activities that would kind of help or just prevent you kind of from hurting yourself. And it seems like that's what kind of yoga does. Okay. And also, you talked about some of these injuries. How do you, whenever you find yourself injured or you pull a muscle, how do you handle that? What do you do exactly?
God damn it. It just happens so many times. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, and I get really frustrated. But I'm kind of used to it. So.
And you talk about that you're used to it, and but it's still frustrating. How do you handle that frustration? Is there anything you do specifically, or?
Well, I just get depressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And. Okay, so work on figuring out, to keep you from re-injuring yourself, and because as you talked about, that it happens so much that it's something that you're used to, and that injury leads to frustration that then later on leads to depression. And so just out of curiosity, when you feel depressed, what is your kind of attitude towards exercise then?
Well, I'm depressed I can't do it.